Now, what's going on, guys? It's your old pal CHH, and it's Black Friday week. So why not take a day? Let's look at what's coming. We're gonna look at the stuff Severin has announced. I think they even said something very important today on their Instagram, so I want to let you guys know about it today. That way, you can really be prepared. Have you been practicing fiscal responsibility, because it's going to be an expensive Black Friday? With that being said, guys, we're going to look at the stuff that Severin has announced. We're going to look at some of the pre-order stuff that Vinegar Syndrome already has up that I want to go over with you guys, as well as speculation on what the new VSU could possibly be. And then we'll look at something really cool that Synapse has announced so far. So, guys, without further ado, let's look at the Severin Instagram page. Now, this is the biggest announcement that they have, and this is something I am truly, truly over the moon about. First off, we'll start with this. So one of the first Black Friday pre-orders they have is a 4K UHD of a movie called The Church. I don't know if you guys have seen this movie. It's a great, great Italian movie. I have an old Blu-ray of it that I got. I almost didn't buy this movie. I was like, let me stream this, because something tells me like I need to stream some of these Italian movies, which I do recommend. But the truth is, when I saw this image that you see right here, I was like, oh, I know I'm going to love this movie. And I actually did. Michel Saovi, is that how you say the director's name? Is that how you say that name, or is that Michael? Whatever. You see what I'm saying? I got a highlight right here. The director's name. You see that? I've been looking. A lot of that director's name is going to be on some of these releases, so keep that in mind. But anyway, guys, The Church 4K from Severin. I think they already have some of the. No, they don't. It's a 4K UHD with a Blu-ray. So if you have the Blu-ray and you're not a 4K person, you get a new upscaled version of the film with the Blu-ray, and it's also a 3-disc set with a CD soundtrack, which that's cool. I'm never like over the moon about CD soundtrack stuff, but sometimes when the soundtrack's good, like on Two Evil Eyes, I'm like, oh, that's awesome. So this is one that I'm probably more than likely going to pre-order on their Black Friday launch. So awesome there. Now, the biggest title, guys, if you haven't seen this movie, and if you're just wondering, Christian, what one should I get from Severin if I'm going to get one? Hands down, without a doubt, unquestionable, undeniable, no doubt in my mind, this is it. Cemetery Man is one of the most legendary Italian horror films of all time. It came out on Anchor Bay DVD, and it went out of print, and then it's just been lost in limbo. I think there was a Blu-ray put out by a company, I can't remember, but from what I understand, it was not a great Blu-ray, so I didn't grab it based on a lot of the reception I heard about that. Della Morte del More was the name of the Blu-ray that was overseas for it. But this is it, guys. This is one, if you're going to grab one thing from Severin, and you haven't seen any of the movies I've talked about, and you're like, well, I do want to try to see what some of the stuff is about, this, without a doubt, will be one of the most incredible, wacky, crazy movies you'll ever see. This is a legendary film, Cemetery Man, guys. This was a shock when they announced this, because we have been wanting this movie to come back on physical media for so long, and to actually have it coming, I gotta give Severin props. This is their biggest title I think they've ever put out. I really do. I mean, I think it's one of the biggest titles. This is such a big deal. It's just remarkable. So this is everything. Let's see what we got. It's 1994. Look, there you go. Saovi, the director. This is a 4K UHD with 2 Blu-rays. So there's probably special features on 1 Blu-ray disc, I'm assuming. And it's a 4-disc set. And for the people asking that might ask this, I do not know if this is going to be region free for the Blu-rays. Obviously, a 4K itself is region free, but the Blu-rays, Now, guys, some of these films I'm gonna go see after I film this video where I can stream some of these, because some of these I'd like to see them, and if I really enjoy it, then I'll discuss picking it up, or then I'll consider picking it up. But title number 3 is Closed Circuit from '78. This I have not seen, and obviously, if you're watching this, maybe if you're more versed in this genre than me, you can let me know. But this is title number 3, Closed Circuit, and it's a Blu-ray. It just says Blu-ray, so it's a 1-disc set. The next release that they have coming out for title number 4 is The Dead One from 1961. This I've never seen. It looks wacky. I know nothing about it, but this image does suck me in. Like, what the hell is that? It looks like a vampire Frankenstein with a mullet. That's what it looks like. Again, I'm going to try to see if I can watch any of these before the Black Friday sale. But the Dead One, 1961, director Barry Mahone, maybe I say it. Looks interesting. Somebody said Shriek Show released a DVD here under the Blood of the Zombie title. I have that and I could really use an upgrade. Well, there you go. The next title they have listed is a movie from 1980 called Stir, directed by Stephen Wallace. This is a Blu-ray release. Ozploitation. I did watch the trailer for this when they announced this, and I remember being very intrigued by this. So the cool thing about these listings, guys, is I think for a lot of people, these are going to be first-time purchases for us. So it's not triple, quadruple, double dips. Raiders of the Living Dead is a ridiculous-ass movie. I love this movie. I can't remember where I watched this, and I can't remember who recommended me to check this out. So I am excited about this. I can't remember. It's probably Tubi, and I think I had this book. I'd have to go look for it, but I don't want to get up and disrupt this video. But I have this book. It's like, it might have been a magazine I got from one of those magazine companies where like it was just a book of all kinds of zombie films. But anyway, there was this magazine that went through a slew of movies like this, and I remember reading about Raiders of the Living Dead, and the story about it was funny, and I like this movie, so that's one I'm definitely getting. All right, guys, the next one that got announced was The Sect. Yeah, that's pretty damn cool. 1991. Again, I've seen this movie, Saovi again. This is such a good movie. I love this movie. 1991, like I said, 4K UHD, Blu-ray, and a 3-disc set with the CD. This might have been one I watched on Shudder. And again, I have a few buddies that are really, really versed in this genre, and this was one that was recommended to me, and I enjoyed it. Like this and The Church are just two that, if you're saying, well, Christian, I'm definitely going to want to get more than one from Severin for the sale. I would say, so far, I would say Cemetery Man, The Church, and The Sect, for sure. So, there you go. The next one we have right here is a movie called The Unscarred. Now, this was interesting because this is from the year 2000. Director Buddy Giovanazzo. I've never heard about this one. Again, I watched the trailer for it. No, I don't know. I'd have to get some more input on this one, or just quite frankly do more research on this one to know for sure. But you know, I mean, you look at the post, and the excitement for this one doesn't seem as high. Some of the other ones, you see a bunch of comments being like, "Oh, are you gonna do this? Or, this is awesome." This one, you don't really get a whole lot. So I don't know. I'm not judging the film. I'm just saying I don't know much about it. This movie is nuts. Spider Labyrinth. And a lot of people were excited to hear about this one. So this is another one I'm probably going to grab too. I think I have a bootleg DVD of Spider Labyrinth. And it might have had a different title. I can't remember. But again, this is one people were very, look at that, you can tell by the likes, people were very excited for Spider Labyrinth. This is a 4K UHD Blu-ray and a CD. I don't know about those CDs though, guys. Look at this. They're also going to have this. We have look at this thing. This is a bag you can get, a Severin Airlines bag for Black Friday. They put out this, they're going to have this book, All the Haunts Be Ours. The incredibly strange filmmaker Ray Dennis Steckler, a book about him. So that's pretty cool. But this is what I wanted to get at, guys. Look at this. So I think there's going to be bundles. They're actually doing snow globes for some of their releases, which I'm pretty sure this is for Cemetery Man. And who knows? Look at this. It says full disc specs and associated merch for our entire Black Friday lineup will drop over the next 3 days starting tomorrow morning. Stay tuned. So that's why I want to make you guys keenly aware of this, because a lot of us are going to need to really plan out what we're doing for this. So the more we can prepare, the better. So now that you know about this, really keep your eyes on Severin's Instagram page if you can. So that's what's going on with Severin, guys. So now what I want to do is look at Vinegar Syndrome, and I want to just kind of go over some of the few things that they have listed already, and then I want to talk to you guys about what's going to be happening with them on Black Friday. So, as you can see, one of the things that's already up for a Black Friday pre-order is the Prophecy 1 through 3, and it's got a price of $64.99. So there's a little bit of a dilemma I have. You can get this, or you can get the I think it's the 5 movie pack from Via Vision, the Australian company. It's all Blu-rays though, and they really roughly come out to the same price. So my dilemma is, do I get 1 through 3 on 4K, or do I just rather get, because I don't have any of these on Blu-ray or anything, or do I just get the Via Vision set? My gut is telling me to just go the Vinegar Syndrome route, because I haven't seen the Prophecy 3, 4, or 5. I've seen 1 and 2, but my gut is telling me to go with the Vinegar Syndrome one, just get the nice 4Ks of the first 3, because I can't imagine I'll fall in love with 4 and 5. I could be wrong. You guys tell me, but that's my gut instinct. So that's one of the pre-orders that they have listed. Excuse me. And another one that I want to just talk about. Everybody has me really excited for this, for Daryl. This is a movie a lot of people seem to have a lot of love for, and I think this is actually a VSU title, believe it or not. So that's something I'm excited about. This I'm definitely going to be grabbing when I go to purchase, because I'm going to get everything together. It's to at least get free shipping, for God's sakes. So, you know, and take advantage of the sales. Maybe this will even be a little bit cheaper with the sale. I don't know, but it is a Black Friday pre-order. So that's what's going on, guys, with Vinegar Syndrome. Now, the thing to consider with Vinegar Syndrome is what could be the new VSU title along with some of the other titles. I think it's possible that it could be Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I was doing some research. It looks like a lot of the Vinegar Syndrome is definitely getting titles from the MGM library. You know, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. I believe Roadhouse was under the library for that. And or United Artists or something. I think it got absorbed. But my point is, I remember going down a rabbit hole of looking at a lot of releases from Vinegar Syndrome, and there's a lot of speculations that people thought it was going to be Killer Clowns at once. And even though it never happened and it would end up being Showgirls, my point is, it is seemingly possible that Vinegar Syndrome could be getting their hands on Killer Clowns, especially because it seems to be out of print from Arrow Video. So those rights could have been in the works to be moved. So keep that in consideration, guys. And now something else I want to show y'all that's pretty cool. Synapse announced this, and I think they're going to have more announcements, but this is what I can show you for now. There's a 4K Ultra HD release of The Convent. This has Joanna Canton, Coolio, and Adrienne Barbeau. I heard of this movie, but I've never seen it, and I got to be honest with you, it looks insane, and I can't wait to own this. So again, a lot. You can look at the likes on this. There's a lot of excitement. Here's the information about it. Copies will be shipped after the Thanksgiving holiday weekend from both retailers. It's only available. Listen to this, guys. It's only available from the Synapse website and Diabolic DVD. That's it. So if you want The Convent, which I'm grabbing this, if you want this, is that Justin Osborne artwork, by the way? It's got to be. Looks like Justin Osborne artwork. If you want this, you go to the Synapse website or Diabolic DVD, and the copies will ship after the Thanksgiving holiday weekend from both retailers. It says it's uncensored U.S. debut, remastered in 4K from the original 35. Incredible. Limited edition combo of only 4,000 units total. Limited edition slipcover only on this combo release. 4K master of the uncut, supervised and approved by the director. Mastered in Dolby Vision, HDR10 compatible. 5.1 stereo from the 16-track audio masters. Cast and crew audio commentary featuring Saul and Tiki Boy. Video tour of The Convent and Killers film location. Vintage making of, vintage original studio press kit. Liner note booklet. Oh, this is going to be a big release, guys. This is going to be it. So, guys, that's exciting. So The Convent is super exciting. So I think Synapse might have some more announcements. I don't know if they've already shared them. They may share them in the next day or so. But my point of this video is to kind of get everybody, get their gears going, get them thinking about what they want and what they may be interested in, that sort of thing, right? Because I've got some homework to do. I got to crunch some numbers and just see what works best for me. I know Cemetery Man is definitely coming home with me. I know the convent is definitely coming home with me, and I know that the church for sure, and Daryl. So I got to see, and we have to take into consideration the variables, guys. You have to. You got to remember that we're going to get surprise announcements from Vinegar Syndrome on Thanksgiving night at midnight. So you have to prepare and expect the unexpected. So it's going to be a wild weekend, guys, but I just wanted to go through this stuff to kind of get you up to speed on what's announced, what's coming. Let me know your thoughts, where you're at, what you're interested in for the Black Friday week. There's a lot to be excited about, But guys, I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video with me. Share your thoughts down below on what you're interested, what's on your mind. And, we'll touch base, I'm sure, on this channel before Black Friday. But, yeah, be excited. And I'll tell you guys what I got afterwards. But, guys, let me know what your thoughts are on everything, what's got you excited, and I'll talk to you guys later. See y'all next time. Huge, giant thank you to all of my Patreon supporters. Without you guys, this would not be possible. To get behind-the-scenes photos, videos, music, private live streams, and much more, you can subscribe to my Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Thank you to my patrons.